परस्परं केचिदुपाश्रयन्ति
Parasparam केचिदधिब्रुवन्ति.
परस्परं केचिदतिब्रुवन्ति
द्रुमाद्रुमं केचिदभिद्रवन्ति.
द्रुमाद्रुमं केचिदभिद्रवन्ति
क्षितो नगाग्रान् निपतन्ति केचित्.
शितौ नगाग्रान् निपतन्ति केचित्
महीतलान् केचिदुतीर्णवेगाः.
महीतलात् केचिदुतीर्णवेगाः
महाद्रुमाग्रण्य अभिसम्पदन्ति.
महाद्रुमाग्राण्यभिसम्पतन्ति
गायन्त्यमन्यः प्रहसन्नुपेति.
गायन्तमन्यः प्रसन्नुपैति
असन्तुमन्यः प्रसदन्नुमेति
असन्तमन्यः प्ररुदन्नुपैति
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 दुतन्तमन्यः प्रणदन्नुपैति
दुतन्तमन्यः प्रणदन्नुपैति
समाकुलं तत् कपिसैन्यमासीत्
समाकुलं तत् कपिसैन्यमासीत्
न चात्र कश्चिन्न बभूव मत्तः
न चान्न कच्चिन्न बभूव मत्तः
न चात्र कश्चिन्न बभूव तृप्तः
न चात्र कच्चिन्न बभूव दृप्तः
Say they were so intoxicated and they were some of them parasparam kechit upashrayanti. So some of them are very huge insights, no doubt. They were all, and they upashrayanti basically mean they are embracing each other. Parasparam kechit adibruvanti. They were debating, arguing very highly, and drumadruvam kechit abidravanti. They are just flowing from one tree to another. Kshitau nagagran nipatanti kechiti. From that very trees in which they were standing or sitting, they were falling down onto the ground also. Mahitalan keju udgirna vegaha. Some of them, they were coming from Mahitalan, from that very earth, on that very earth. They were coming down with great speed. Udgirna vegaha. Mahadruman agrinyam abhisampadanti. And some of them were the trees were for them is nothing but like, for us the trees are gigantic. For them it is not. We are not to understand the monkeys of today's size. Today's size tree monkeys are maybe 1/10 or 1/100th of their size. These are all gigantic, huge one. So Mahadruma Agranyam Abhisampadanti. They are coming down, flowing down, climbing down. From there, Gayantam, it's singing Anyaha. Prahasan, laughing Upaiti. Asanyamanyaha, Prarudan Upaiti. Some of them are laughing, some of them are crying. So the thing is that once the one is drunk, one does not know what one is doing. It is such an intoxicated, think about it, it is not even liquor, it is only honey. So honey also has got so much of, intoxicating effect if it is taken beyond certain measure. So some of them are coming down with laughing, some of them are climbing up with great crying. Some of them are pushing each other. Tudantamanyaha pranadanyupaidi. And some of them falling down, saluting. And samakulam tat kapisainyam asit. The entire kapisainyam, entire army of monkeys, the whole together, they were all of this kind. And there is nothing none of them was not intoxicated. Nacha atra kaschin nabhubamattaha. There was none which was not completely intoxicated. Nacha atra kaschin nabhuba truptaha. There is nothing that one of them which is really content with what it has done. So this way, the entire Madhuvan has been ransacked by these monkeys. And imagine that the honey that is there has been protected by the gods in Kishkinda, and they were all stunned when they looked at such a rampage that is taking place. Tato vanam tat paripaksyamanam.
ततो वनं तत्परिभक्ष्यमाणम्
Drumansa vidvamsita patra pushpan.
द्रुमांश विध्वंसितपत्रपुष्पान्
समीक्ष्य कोपाद्दधिवक्त्रनामा
समीक्ष कोपाद्दधिवक्त्रनामा
चारयामास कपिः कपिस्तान्
निवारयामास कपिः कपिंस्तान्
सतै प्रवृद्धै परिमर्स्यमानः
ततै प्रवृद्धै परिबध्यमानः
वनस्य गोप्ता हरिवृद्धवीरः
वनस्य गोप्ता हरिवृद्धवीरः
चकार भूयो मदिमुग्रतेजसा
चकार भूयो मतिमुग्रतेजसा
वनस्य रक्षां प्रतिवानरेभ्यः
वनस्य रक्षां प्रतिवानरेभ्यः
उवाच काञ्चित् परुषाण्यभीतम्
उवाच काञ्चित् परुषाण्यभीतम्
असक्तमन्यां च तलैर्जगान
असक्तमन्यां च तलैर्जघान
समेत्य कैश्चित् कलहं चकार
समेत्य कैश्चित् कलहं चकार
तदैव साम्नोपजगाम काञ्चित्
तथैव साम्नोपजगाम काञ्चित्
ततैर्मदादापि प्रतिवार्य वेगैः
ततैर्मदादा प्रतिवार्य वेगैः
फलाच्च तेन प्रतिवार्यमाणैः
बलाच्च तेन प्रतिवार्यमाणैः
प्रकर्षणे प्रकर्षणे त्यक्तमयै समेत्य
प्रदर्शने त्यक्तभयै समेत्य
प्रकृष्यते चाप्यनपेक्ष्य दोषम्
प्रकृष्यते चाप्यनवेक्ष दोषम्
नगैस्तु तन्तो दशन्तः
नखैस्तु दन्तो दशनैर्दशन्तः
तलैश्च पादैश्च समापयन्तः
तैलैश्च पादैश्च समापयन्तः
मदात् कपिं ते कपयः समन्तात्
मदान्तकपिं ते कपयः समन्तात्
महावनं निर्विषयं च चक्रुः
महावनं निर्विषयं च चक्रुः
परिवक्ष्यमाणं तद्वनं द्रुमांश्च. Being thus destroyed, this particular forest, and being looted out, and the trees vidvamsita patra pushpan, with the trees their flowers and fruits are being destroyed, kopat samikshya, with great anger seeing that, who dadivakranama kapihi, the kapihi, one who is in charge of that very forest, his name is Dadivakra. Sorry, that's what the Dadivakra or Dadimukha. Makra is Mukha. So face. So that is Dadivakra. So Dadimukha. So Vanasya Gopta, he is the protector of that. So which Nivarayamasa Kapihi, he started to make them all go away slowly, and he started to avoid them, to take them away. Tan kapin nivarayamasa. Saha, such a Datimukha, taihi pravruddaihi, those which have become so haughty, parimarsyamanaha, being reprimanded by Vanasya Gopta Harivruddha Veeraha, Bhuyo Madim Ugratejasa Vanasya Raksham Prati Vanarebhyaha Chakara. So with an intent to making those monkeys which are become very haughty, this very Dadimukha started to become extremely angry on the one hand. So with a greater energy, pravritti. So here with Madimugra Tejasa, with the mind which is intent upon getting rid of them. So he spoke very harshly to them. Uvacha Kanchit Parushanyam. Varushanya Bhitam Asaktam Anyanscha Taler Jagan. So when he started to speak very harshly towards them, and when the they were not responding, he took his huge palm and started smashing them. Talaihi Jagana. With his palms, he started to hit them, Anyan. So, because they were not afraid, Abhitam. And he and Sametya Kaischit Kalaham Chakara, they all together, they started ganging up and started to create trouble there. And he also Kalaham Chakara. Tadaiva Samno Upachagama Kaschit. So, and some of them, very calmingly, he approached with greater politeness and said, please, some of them are not listening. For them, he shouted. Some of them are coming to them with greater anger. He gave them the hand. Some of them he spoke very politely, saying that, please, do not do these things. It is not appropriate for you all to do that. I do not know who gave you the permission to come here, first of all that. But they kaischit sametya, so sa taihi madada pradivarya tair. So by those people those monkeys which were there, obviously, they were not, some of them are very drunk and they were falling down here, there. So what he did was slowly drag them out of that place. Madaad pradivarya vegaihi balachatena pradivaryamanihi prakarshena prakarshane taktamayaihi, they being those which are not being afraid there, sametya pragrushyate cha api anapeksha dosham, they have, some of them were drunk and falling down, and they were being dragged out by him, but they were not that easily available for him, because of their huge physical form, and even there they had no fear, because they were all dragging together, so they have no feeling of guilt also. Anapeksha dosham, and they were tyakta bayehi, with no fear at all, they came together by sametya pragrushyate. So what they did was, they started to drag him out. Instead of he dragging them, they came together. Now this fellow is trying to obstruct our enjoyment, let us drag him out. So if you go to any pub or any other places where few people drinking individually, it is okay. When they start come together as a gang, even though as they are drunk, but once they have lost their own awareness about themselves, they gang up to beat up all others who are not drunk. So this is what is seen even among the monkeys. Of course, we are all born out of them only, so we also behave like that. And they, with their very sharp nails, started to scratch him. Nagaistu danto dashane dashantah talaischa padaischa samapayantah. With their nails, they started to scratch him, and with their palm they started to beat him up. So te kapayah madat kabim samantan mahavanam nirvishayam cha chakruhu. So those kapayah, those monkeys, having done all this kind of humiliation to Dadimukha, also that place has become nirvishayam cha chakruhu, meaning all the fruits and flowers and everything has been removed from there, destroyed from there. Mahavanam nirvishayam chakruhu. So this is how the situation has been at the backyard of Sugriva. It is in his own palace. In his own backyard of his palace, this is going on. And Sugriva is blissfully unaware of the whole thing. Whereas Prince Angada has already permitted them to do so. So, Ityarshye Srimad Ramayane Valmiki Adikavya Sundarakande Ekashashtitamaha Sargaha. Now, only one who is looking at all these things happening is, other than Angada, is Hanuman. So, he, looking at all of them, what did he do? That is said here. Tanuvacha Harishreshtaha
तानुवाच हरिश्रेष्ठः
Hanuman Vanarashabha
हनूमान् वानरर्षभः
Avyagra Manaso Yuyam
अव्यग्रमनसो यूयम्
Madhusevadavanaraha
मधुसेवतवानराः
Ahamevarjayishyami
अहमावर्जयिष्यामि
Ahamavarjayishyami
अहमावर्जयिष्यामि
Yushmakam Paripantinaha
युष्माकं परिपन्थिनः
Shrutva Hanumato Vakyam
श्रुत्वा हनूमतो वाक्यम्
Harinam Pravarongataha
हरीणां प्रवरोऽङ्गदः
Pratyuvacha Prasannatma
प्रत्युवाच प्रसन्नात्मा
Pibantu Harayo Madhu
पिबन्तु हरयो मधु
Avashyam Kritakaryasya
अवश्यं कृतकार्यस्य
Vakyam Hanumato Maya
वाक्यं हनुमतो मया
Akaryam Api Kartavyam
अकार्यम् अपि कर्तव्यम्
Kiman
किमङ्गम्
Kimangam Punaridrisham
किमङ्गं पुनरीदृशम्
Angadasya Mukhat Shrutva
अङ्गदस्य मुखात् श्रुत्वा
Janam Vanarashabhaha
वचनं वानरर्षभाः
Sadhu Sadviti Samhrushtaha
साधु साध्विति संहृष्टाः
Vanara Pratyapujayan
वानरा प्रत्यपूजयन्
Ujayatvangadam Sarve
पूजयित्वाङ्गदं सर्वे
Vanara Vanarashabham
वानरा वानरर्षभम्
Jagmur Madhuvanam Yatra
जग्मुर्मधुवनं यत्र
Nadivega Ivadrumam
नदीवेग इव द्रुमम्
E Pravishta Madhuvanam
ते प्रविष्टा मधुवनम्
Palanakramya Shaktitah
पालानाक्रम्य शक्तितः
Adisargacha Patavah
अतिसर्गाच्च पटवः
Drishtva Shrutva Cha Maithilim
दृष्ट्वा श्रुत्वा च मैथिलीम्
Abusarve Madhutada
पपुः सर्वे मधुस्तदा
Sabatphalamādatuhu
रसवत्फलमाददुः
Utpatya cha tadas sarve
उत्पत्य च ततः सर्वे
Manapalan samagatan
वनपालान् समागतान्
Etadayantas satashaha
ते ताडयन्तः शतशः
Sakta madhuvane tada
सक्ता मधुवने तदा
Hanuman who was there, Harishreshta Hanuman Vanarashabha, the bull among all, Tan Uvacha Tan Vanaran Uvacha Anya Avyagra Manasaha, with no agitation in your mind, Yuyam, all of you, Madhusevata, He Vanaraha, go and enjoy. You know, whenever somebody has, let's say somebody's birthday is there, somebody won something, what immediately asks, party time. Come on, give us party. And he may be putting his hard work and then getting it. They were supposed to give him party. Poor fellow has worked so hard. Let us give him party. No, you worked hard and you succeeded. Give us the party. So here also, Hanumanji obviously had done all the work. He had done the great task of leaping across the sea and going there and meeting the Sita there, meeting with Ravana and these great soldiers, destroying the Lanka, getting the message from Sita. All the tasks are accomplished by Hanuman. But who's enjoying your party? None of them. Who did, all of them who did do anything, who are there waiting for him at the shores. And so here, but that's the scene here. Hanumanji was saying, okay, you want to enjoy but doing nothing. Go ahead, enjoy that. Aham avarjayishyami. I do not will stop ever, whatever you do. Yushmakam paripantinaha. You, the people who are my own associates. So I will not anyway stop any one of you. And also so in this way, okay, aham avarjayishyami yushma. Or I will definitely stop all other people who are aham avarjayishyami. Both ways you can put. I will make sure that all that paripantinaha, all people, paripantin means opposites, those who are coming towards you to stop you, I will make sure that they are taken out. Avarjayishyami. You can put aham avarjavashyami, aham avarjashyami. So it's avarjashyami is correct because ahama is not correct. Aham avarjayishyami. So I will take care of all those people who will stop you. Hanumataha vakyam shrutva, listening to the words of Hanuman, Harinam pravarongataha, Harinam pravaraha, the best of the Haris, Angada, Pratyuvacha. He also said to them, Prasannatma, Pibantu harayo madhu. May all of you drink this madhu. All of you do not even hesitate to do this. And Avashyam Kritakaryasya Vakyam Hanumato Maya. This is a very interesting thing. So, whatever has been said by Hanuman, because he is the one who has accomplished everything. Kritakrityaha Hanuman. So, whatever he say, that needs to be followed. So, Hanumataha Vakyam Harinam. So, Avashyam Kritakaryasya Hanumataha Vakyam Maya Akaryam Abhi Kartavyam. Because he has done whatever he's accomplished, when he says something, even those which are not to be done, you can do. What is not to be done? To destroy this place. But even that can be done when it is coming from Hanuman who accomplished everything. So the reason is, and follow, even if it is not supposed to be followed, you can do that. Because, when Sugriva comes to know the task has been accomplished, mission impossible has been done. What is impossible or appropriate also can be done. Kim anga punaridrisham. What is left behind other than what you are doing it here, it can be easily to be done without getting a due permission from anybody else. Angadasya moha shrutva vachanam vanarashava. When it has come from Prince Angada himself, then sadhu sadhu idi samhrishtaha. Oh, great! All those monkeys have got now 100% permission for what is doing. Good. Vanaraha pratyapujayan. They really saluted him. Pujayitva, having Angadam Pujayitva, having saluted or worshipped Angada, Sarve Vanarashabam Angadam Pujayitva. All of them Jagmuhu Madhuvanam. They proceeded again towards that Madhuvanam. Yatra Nadi Vegaha Iva Drumam. Just like when you put the wood onto the water which is running, how fast that uh, the wood or the trunk of the tree would proceed on into the speed of that river. In the same way, all these Vanaras started to run. Te pravishtaha madhuvanam, having entered the madhuvana, palan akramya shaktitaha. Oh, those gods who were there trying to protect that very madhuvana, they having grabbed them with their hands, with the force, adisarga cha pratavaha, drishtva shrutva cha maithalim, because they have completed, as though as a group they have completed everything. So they have taken advantage of, so in as a celebration for having completed the task of seeing Sita ji. So because they have said, they have felt that the group that went to south to look at or look for Sita, they took advantage of that. Now we have all together only accomplished this. So they have taken a party time of that. Adisarga cha patavaha drishtva Shrutva cha maitrim. Sarve maduhu pabuhu. They all started to drink this honey further. Tada rasavat palam adatuhu. And then they are together, they took the fruits of all those things that are there, filled with lot of honey, and all the various beautiful fruits that were there, all of them have been consumed there. Tataha sarve utpatya Vanapalan Samagadan. They lifted the entire, all these gods who were there, and they coming together, they picked them up and jumping upon them. They Tadayantaha Shadashaha. Hundreds of them, they started beating them up. Madhuvane tada saktaha, having gathered together, they all started to beat them up, beat the life out of them. So poor things, thrashing all these gods, destroying them, and at the same time destroying the entire forest. See, this is a repeat of what Hanumanji did in Ashokavana. Ashokavana also, and Hanumanji single-handedly destroyed the whole thing. So Hanumanji looked and smiled. Exactly. This is what I did back in Ashokavana. So that we we demand the attention of the king. So that's what he did purposely, to get the attention of Ravana's soldiers and Ravana's retinue. Now he wants to do the same thing, repeat here, to get the attention of Sugriva. Continuing, Madhuni dosha matrani.
Madhuni drona matrani.
Madhuni drona matrani.
Madhuni drona matrani.
Bahubhi parigrihyate.
Bahubhi parigruhyate.
Pibanti kabaya kechite.
Pibanti kapayah kechit.
Angashastatra drishtavate.
Sangashastrastra drishtavat.
Granti sma sahita sarve.
Ghnanti sma sahita sarve.
Bhakshayanti tata pare.
Bhakshayanti tatha pare.
Kechit pitva pivashyanti vidyanti.
Kechit pitva pavidyanti.
Madhuni madhupingalaha.
Madhuni madhupingalaha.
Madhuchishtena kechit.
Madhuchishtena kechit.
Kechitcha. Jagnuranyonnya mutkataha.
Jagnuranyonyamutkatāha.
Pare vrikshamuleshu.
Apare vrikshamuleshu.
Shaka grihya vyavastitaha.
Shākāgrihya vyavasthitāha.
Atyartam cha मदग्लानाः
अत्यर्थं च मदग्लानाः
पर्णान्यास्तीर्य शेरते
पर्णान्यास्तीर्यशेरते
मत्तवेगा प्लवगाः
उन्मत्तवेगाः प्लवगाः
मधुमत्ताश्च हृष्टवत्
मधुमत्ताश्च हृष्टवत्
क्षिपन्त्यपि तदान्योन्यम्
क्षिपन्त्यपि तथान्योन्यम्
स्खलन्ति च तदा परे
स्खलन्ति च तथा परे
केचित् स्वेदान् प्रकुर्वन्ति
केचित् क्रीडान् प्रकुर्वन्ति
केचित् कूजन्ति हृष्टवत्
केचित् कूजन्ति हृष्टवत्
हरयो मधुना मत्ताः
हरयो मधुना मत्ताः
केचित् सुप्ता महीतले
केचित् सुप्ता महीतले
कृष्णा केचित् असन्त्यन्ये
दृष्टा केचित् असन्त्यन्ये
केचित् कुर्वन्ति चेतरत्
केचित् कुर्वन्ति चेतरत्
कृत्वा केचित् वदन्यन्यत्
कृत्वा केचित् वदन्त्यन्यत्
केचित् बुध्यन्ति चेतरत्
केचित् बुध्यन्ति चेतरत्
द्रोणमात्राणि बाहुभिः परिगृह्यते मधूनि द्रोणमात्राणि. So one meaning is the drona is one particular weighing scale. So the honeycombs which were there, which are filled with honey, they are holding that bahubihi parigrihya, with their hands holding on one whole drona, meaning either they look like a drona. Drona means like a cup, huge cup of, drona actually means like a cup or vessel. Or it can probably mean a particular weight. Holding that, they were kapayah piban. They were just drinking. Kechits. And sankashastatra hrishtavad. And they also drinking their hrishtavad with their great delight, the heart's content, they were drinking that. And then dvananti chap sahitaha, the breaking all those combs also sarve bhakshanti tadapare. Some of them are eating up, some of them are breaking the combs there. And who are all madhupingalaha, their faces are also of the same color like the honey, kind of brownish yellow face. That's called madhupingala. Pingala means yellow, madhu means brown, brownish or reddish brown or yellowish brown. Madhuni pitva kechit avidyanti. Apavidyanti. Vidyanti means to, apavidyanti means to throw away. To throw away, having drunk the entire honey from that comb, they were just throwing away. With this actually is to pierce. When upper as upasarga, when you put, it is throwing away, casting away. Then madhu uchishtena kechit, being completely drunk with madhu. Jagnuhu anyonyam utkataha, they started to hit each other because they are not in their senses. Apare vrikshamuleshu shakagrihya vyavasthitaha. Some of them are standing below at the base of the tree, holding on to some tree branches. Atyartam cha madaglanaha. Glana means to become completely submerged. Glani. Madaglanaha, meaning being intoxicated completely. Parnani astirya sherate. What they did was they put all the leaves from the trees, put on the ground and started to sleep. Because they are drunk completely, they cannot even get up. Unmattavegaha plavagaha. With too much intoxication, all of those monkeys, madhumattascha hrishtavate. And like intoxicated drunkards, they were become so joyful. Kshipantyapi tadanyonyam. And they are uh, hitting at each other, throwing at each other, kshipanti api tadanyonyam. And then skalanti cha tadapare. Some of them could not stand, they were just falling down. Kechit shvedan prakurvanti. Some of them were roaring like a lion. Kechit kujanti hrishtavati. Some of them cuckooing. Like the cuckoo bird, they were kujanti. Harayaha manush madunaha mattaha. These monkeys which are intoxicated with madhu, kechit supta mahita. They just slept. They could not, stay awake. Grushtaha, some of them which are become very arrogant, kechit, hasanti, they were laughing. Anye, kechit kurvanti cha itarat, some of them are not laughing, they were crying. Krutva kechit vadanti anyat. So some of them have started speaking about as though they accomplished the task, which they did not. Oh, we went and saw Sita. Oh, we went and destroyed Ravana's soldiers. Oh, we went and completed, they destroyed the Lanka with as though they have done. They did not do anything. So, kechit vadanti anyat krutva anyat. Kechit buddhyanti cha itarat. And some of them, with their intoxicated mind, did not understand what is going on. They understood as something different. Meaning, they were not in their senses. Now, in this way, the entire place has been ransacked or like a madhouse. Now, this is the situation. Now, some way Sugriva should know that this is going on. So, ultimately, that Datimukha or Datibhaktra, who has been thrown away, who has been dragged out and put outside this Madhuvan, he was staying away from there, does not know what to do with these ones. At that point, those other gods were there who are also beaten up equally by monkeys. They came to report to him, Yepyatra madhubalaha,
येऽप्यत्र मधुपालाः
Yepyatra madhubalasyuhu,
येऽप्यत्र मधुपालाः स्युः
Preshyadedimukasya tu.
प्रेष्यादधिमुखस्य तु
Narabhimaihi.
तेऽपि तैर्वानरैर्भीमैः
It's written Nare Bhimaihi.
तेऽपि तैर्वानरैर्भीमैः
Pratisiddha Disho Gataha.
प्रतिषिद्धा दिशो गताः
Janubischa Prahrushtascha.
जानुभिश्च प्रघृष्टाश्च
Devamargam cha darshitaha.
देवमार्गं च दर्शिताः
Abruvan paramodvignaha.
अब्रुवन् परमोद्विग्नाः
Tatva dadimukam vachaha.
गत्वा दधिमुखं वचः
Anumata dattavaraihi.
हनुमता दत्तवरैः
Atam madhuvanam balat.
हतं मधुवनं बलात्
Ayam cha chanubishvigrishtaha.
वयं च जानुभिर्गृष्टाः
Devamarge cha darshitaha.
देवमार्गं च दर्शिताः
Tatadadimukha kruddhaha.
तदा दधिमुखक्रुद्धः
Vanapastatra vanaraha.
वनपस्तत्र वानरः
Atam madhuvanam shrutva.
हतं मधुवनं श्रुत्वा
Antvayamasa harin.
त्वान्त्वयामास तान् हरीन्
Eda gacchata gacchamaha.
एता गच्छत गच्छामः
Vanaran aditarpitan.
वानरान् अतिदर्पितान्
Balena varayishyami.
balena varayishyami.
Prabunjanan maduttamam
Prabhunjanan maduttamam.
Shrutva dadimukasyetam
Rutva dadimukatyedam.
Vajanam vanarashavaha
Vachanam vanararshabhaha.
Punarvira madhuvanam
Punarvira madhuvanam.
Yenaiva sahita yayuhu
Tenaiva sahita yayuhu.
Madhye chaisham dadimukaha
Madhye chaisham dadimukaha.
Supragrihya mahavanam mahatarum
Supragrihya mahatarum.
Samabhyavadavan vegena
Samabhyadhavan vegena.
Sarve te cha plavangamaha
Sarve te cha plavangamaha.
Te shilapatapanschaiva
Te shilapadapamश्चैव.
Pashananapi vanaraha
पाषाणानपि वानराः
Gೃಹೀತ್ವಾಪ್ಯಾಗಮನ್ ಕೃದ್ಧಾಹ
गृहीत्वाभ्यागमन् क्रुद्धाः
ಯತ್ರ ತೇ ಕಪಿ ಕುಂಜರಾಹ
यत्र ते कपिकुञ्जराः
ಬಲಾನ್ ನಿವಾರಯಂತಶ್ಚ
बलान् निवारयन्तश्च
ಆಸೇದುರ್ಹರಯೋ ಹರೀನ್
आसेदुर्हरयो हरीन्
ಸಂದಷ್ಟೋಷ್ಟಪುಟಾ ಕೃತಾಹ
सन्दष्टौष्टपुटाः क्रुद्धाः
ಭರ್ತ್ಸಯಂತೋ ಮುಹುರ್ಮುಹುಃ.
भर्त्स्ययन्तो मुहुर्मुहुः.
So these very gods who were there as supporting Dadimukha, they epi atra madhupalaha, the protectors of the honey, syuhu, preshya Dadimukasyatu, being sent out by Madhu Dadimukha, te api, they are also, taihi vanaraihi, by those monkeys, bhimaihi, which are huge in size, Dishogataha pradishiddaha, being thrown into different directions. Once they approached, those mad monkeys have already thrown them out. Janubischa prakrishtascha, dragging them by their knees. Devamargam cha darshitaha, they showed them the sky, skyward. Go, Devamarga. They were dragged by the knees and then thrown into the sky. So those very guarding monkeys, so Abruvan Parama Udvignaha, extremely intimidated by this act of those monkeys, those very guards, Gatva Dadimukam Vachaha Abruvan, they spoke to Dadimukha. Hanumata Dattavaraihi, being blessed or given permission by Hanuman himself. Madhuvanam Balat Hatam. This Madhuvana is completely now destroyed. You know, they were reporting to Dadimukha because Dadimukha was the first one to get out, meaning thrown out. Afterwards, what happened? That is being reported by these guards saying that now it is 100% destroyed. You went off before, now it is complete. Vayamcha anubigrishtaha Vayamcha janubhigrishtaha, being dragged by our knees, Deva margam cha darshitaha, we are being shown the way out towards the sky. So, stada dadimukaha kruttaha Vanapaha means vanam palayat. Vanapaha, the one who is the protector of that very forest, Dadimukaha, he became so angry. Tatra vanaraha hatam madhuvanam shrutva. So he having learned about total destruction of the Madhuvan, he knows that nothing can be done now because it's all destroyed. So he just started to console those very guards. No, leave it. No. Santyamasa. Santyamasa means we know so. Let's now think about what could be done now. Because as of now, we cannot save the forest anymore, save the honey anymore. Nothing can be done. So therefore, come here. Etadagachada. Gachamaha. We go together. Vanaran Aditarpidan. We, at this present moment, they were all drunk. Now they may not have the strength to fight us again. Once they are all drunk, before their drinking, they were all so agitated and they were so strong. Now they are all completely drunk. Therefore, we can easily handle them. Balena avarayishyami. Now, with my strength, I will ward them off. Prabunjanan maduttamam, being they have been drunk completely. Now it is easy for us to now totally get rid of them. So this idea is good. Now all of them gather together. Shrutva dadimukasjedam vachanam vanarashabaha. All those best of the monkeys having those gods. Then punaha viraha madhuvanam teneva sahita yayuhu. Now they gathered up together, gathered the strength. Now let us go now and finish them off. Madhye cha esham dadimukaha, keeping Dadimuka in their middle. Supragirhya mahatarum, holding on to huge trees in their hand. Some abhyadavan, they started to run. Vegena, with great force. Sarvete cha plavangamaha. All those monkeys started to run, having kept Dadimuka in their middle now. And te shilaha padapanschaiva pashanam api vanaraha, taking all the huge rocks and trees also in their hand, having taken there in their hand. Grihitva apyagaman, they started to approach that very vana. Kruddaha, angrily. Yatrate kapikunjaraha, where those large monkeys which are looking like elephants, they were all present there. So now balad nivarayantah, they started to stop all those monkeys, warding them off, stopping them. And aseduhu harayaha harin. So they were also monkeys only. These monkeys, guard monkeys, they started to attack them with biting their teeth, their lips with great force. Samdashta oshtaputaha putaha kruttaha barsayantaha muhurmuhu. They started to beat them up again and again. As they came near, they started to beat them. So this way, a great fight between the guardian monkeys and the monkeys, that those which we went with, Hanuman and Angada. So there is a great kind of what do you call that? Tussle between them started. So now this is going to be going to create chaos there. And finally, Sugriva will get informed about this, and he will only smile. They completed the task totally. Otherwise, they won't do this. Aganita guna gana bhushana Rama
आश्रित वत्सल जय जय राम अयोध्यवासी सीताराम
Rama
आपद बांधव जय जय राम दशरथ नंदन श्री राम दशमुख मर्दन जय जय राम कौसल्या सुखवर्धन राम कामित फलदा जय जय राम पाप विमोचन श्री राम पटाभिराम जय जय राम जानकी वल्लभ सीता
Rama
जय रघुराम जय सिय राम वानर
Vanara
सेवित
Sevita
श्री
Sri
राम
Rama
वारिधि वंदन जय जय राम हनुमत पूजित सीता
सीताराम
श्री राम
श्रीराम
जय
जय
राम जय जय
जय
राम
राम
रघुपति
रघुपति
राघव
राघव
राजा राम पतित पावन
राम
सीताराम श्री राम जय
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 राम
राम
श्री राम
राम
जय
जय
राम
जय
जय जय राम सियावर
राम
रामचंद्र
रामचंद्र
की
की
जय
जय
पवन सुत हनुमान की
की
जय
जय
उमापति
श्री
महादेव
महादेव
की
की
जय
जय
बोलो
बोलो
भाई
भाई
सब
सब
संतन
संतन
की
की
जय
जय
श्री